Number 1. When were you born?
I was born in 1979.
Number 2. What day did you come into this world?
I came into this world on the 16th of September.
Number 3. At what age did you start to crawl?
I didn't start to crawl.
Number 4. At what age did you learn to walk?
I learned to walk at almost 2.
Number 5. Why were you grounded as a child?
I don't remember if I was grounded as a child.
Number 6. What did your parents do when you misbehaved?
If I misbehaved, my parents just talked to me and explained what was good and what was bad.
Number 7. What age throws the most tantrums?
As psychologists say, it's normal to throw tantrums at the age of 2 and 3.
Number 8. Why do kids want to grow up?
Probably kids want to grow up because they want to have more freedom and they have to have their own money.
9. What do you think is the hardest part about raising a child?
As for me, the hardest part in bringing up children is to be a worth parent and to learn your kids not in your words but in your actions.
Number 10. Who do you know that is adopted?
Among my close people and in my environment, I don't know people who were adopted.
Number 11. At what age did you go to daycare?
I didn't go to daycare.
Number 12. At what age did you go to kindergarten?
I went to kindergarten at 3.
Number 13. What college did you go to?
I didn't go to college.
Number 14. What was the best moment of your teenage years?
I really don't remember. I don't remember my teenage years very good, but probably the best moment was to think over your future.
Number 15. Who do you hang out with the most?
Now I hang out with my friends and I like to hang out with my family.
Number 16. What high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from the Karaganda State Institute.
Number 17. How did you get your first job?
I got my first job at once after graduating the institute after some interviewing.
Number 18. How much is it to rent an apartment in your city?
I really don't know how much because I own the apartment, but probably it starts from 150 and higher.
Number 19. When was the last time you dated somebody?
The last time when I dated my husband was many years ago.
Number 20. Who was the first person you fell in love with?
The first person I fell in love with was my future husband.
Number 21. When do you think it's acceptable to get engaged?
In my opinion, it is acceptable to get engaged when people are sure that they want to start a family and they love each other.
Number 22. When do you think it's acceptable to get married to somebody?
It's acceptable to get married to somebody when you love this person, when you want to share with him everything you have, bad or good, and when you understand the person, when you believe him. It's very important.
Number 23. At what age would you like to start a family?
I have already started my family. I was 26.
Number 24. Would you rather settle down or explore right now?
I have already settled down, but probably I'm going to explore.
Number 25. How long is a woman pregnant for?
The woman is usually pregnant for 9 months.
Number 26. How many kids did your mother have to look after?
My mother had to look after 2 kids, me and my sister.
Number 27. Why do some couples get divorced?
There are many reasons, and probably the first reason when couples get divorced is when they stop loving each other, when they don't want to overcome some difficulties in their family living.
Number 28. What is a reason a parent would kick their child out of the house?
I really don't know such reasons when parents kick their kids out of the house, because if the children have some problems like drugs or alcohol or something else, I'm sure that parents must have responsibility for that, and they must have their children, but not just to kick them out of the house.
Number 29. Why do some couples get remarried?
Probably people become wiser, and they want to restart their family again. They want to remarry because they look at each other from another side, and probably they fall in love with each other one more time.
Number 30. When did you have the time of your life?
I try to have the time of my life wherever I am, and whatever I do. I even try to do it now.
Number 31. Why do citizens join the Army?
The citizens join the Army because every country has such a law, and many young men go to the Army, join the Army because they want to be more courageous and tougher.
Number 32. How do you think soldiers feel when they return from the Army?
I really don't know how they feel, but I'm sure that they miss their home very much, and when they return from the Army, they feel happiness.
Number 33. What do you have a hard time doing?
I really have a hard time finishing something that I don't like and then don't want, and I have no motivation.
Number 34. At what age would you like to buy a house?
I'd like to buy a house when I retire.
Number 35. If you could move to another country, which one would it be?
If I could move to another country, it would be a warm and safety country.
Number 36. How often do you get sick?
I get sick rather seldom, maybe once a year, sometimes twice a year, but not often.
Number 37. Where do you like to travel to?
I would like to travel to different countries, and every year we go to them in order to get to know the culture and traditions of different countries.
If you could go abroad anywhere, where would you go?
If I had a chance to go abroad now, I would choose Italy or Georgia. I haven't been there.
Number 38. What happens to your body as you get older?
As people get older, their body gets weaker and drier, sometimes smaller, and it has a lot of wrinkles.
What is your favorite part about watching a child grow older?
When the child grows older, it's very amazing to watch his face, because looking at his face, you can see how much he or she grows up.
Number 39. Why do most people not want to get old?
As for women, they don't want to get old because they want to be young and pretty forever.
Number 40. When will your parents become grandparents?
My parents have already become grandparents. It happened 12 years ago when I gave a birth to my son.
Number 41. Who often gets put into nursing homes?
I think that people who have no children are usually get put in nursing home, but sometimes elderly people who don't want to be a burden for their children are put into a nursing home.
Number 42. If you looked back on your life, what would be your biggest accomplishment?
If looking back on my life, I would rather say that the biggest accomplishment is having such a great family.
Number 43. What do you think happens when someone dies?
People say that when we die, our soul goes to the heaven, and then it reborns and returns to the earth again.
Who do you know that has passed away?
My grandparents, my husband's parents have passed away.
Number 44. How does one become a widow?
The man becomes a widower when his wife passes away.
Number 45. What do you do to celebrate a birthday?
When I celebrate my birthday, I usually invite my close people, my family, my friends, to go to some cafe, to some interesting place. But most of all, I like to celebrate my birthday when traveling.
Number 46. Do you think it is easy or hard to make friends?
I am sure that to make friends is not so hard. It's easier, but it's hard to be friends. It means to invest your time, your energy, your help in the development of your relationships.